Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing Jonathan Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I'm on a white page. He's got these big shoulder pads on, and the shoulder pad over here is huge in the picture I'm drawing from. So I'm kind of moving his head over to this side of the page. So this is probably the halfway line, and this will be the side of his head, I'd say, just here. Because we're going to do his eyes just here on this side, just to fit in his big shoulder. You could do it in the middle if you weren't worried about fitting in his whole shoulder or anything. Can't fit in the whole shoulder on this side, but it's just the best picture I could find of him. So let's go. Boom. So right, so he's frowning. So he's got like these big eyebrows. We're going to start with the eyebrow line first. So we're just going to start here with a line straight down. This is going to curve real big, so like a real arched kind of curve. So it's going to go this way. It's going to go up like so. And it comes over like that. So that's the bottom line for his eyebrow, right? So the top line for that then, just here, spikes down, comes back up, and touches like a spike for hair, just there. So I might as well draw on that spike. Just here. So then underneath his eyebrow is where his eyelid is. So big frown, and then it's covering some of his eye. So we have the top lid there. This comes down, curves out for his eyelashes on this side. And on this side it comes in just towards his tear ducts, just here. His bottom eyelid is beside that and curves down around. Like so. And his eyebrows dark black inside as well. So his iris, so we curve a circle around here, just there. And then his pupil, just in here. And you can put a shine or a highlight just there if you want. Remember guys, if I go too fast, use your pause button. And I recommend a pencil for this. We've got some lines around his eyes. Just here. Some here as well. This is like the early JoJo animation. Different sorts of lines in it. We'll come over now and do the other eye. So his eyebrows here on this side. Curves up to there. Another tick sort of line. And then this will curve down the back and up there. We can't really see the other eyebrow because there's hair covering. We can see some of it, but we can see the full eyebrow nearly on this side. So that comes over here. All the way across, actually up a bit higher. Yeah, much higher. Up to there. And then it comes down the back. So that's the shape for that eyebrow. Then his eyelid line comes out from there. Comes down this side, spikes out a bit. Pretty similar to this one. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, of course. And then the bottom eyelid. So we're going to bring it down this way. underneath and back up into here. And then that bottom line just there. Iris, so a circle just there. And a pupil just here. You can put a shine in the eye again. Color that in dark black. And his eyebrows black. Then we have some of those lines around his eyes. And then an eyelid line up here. Like so. There's an eyelid line over here as well, actually, I forgot that. Just there. You might notice this eye is slightly higher up as well. Just because I think his head is kind of turned away from us a little bit on this side. So his nose, so we bring it out this way. Comes down, like so. Comes down to like an arrow down here. Or a V. And then this comes up, this side. We don't go all the way, we just add a line on top there. And some hatching lines then in here. He's got some frown lines here. Coming out from his eyebrow, up to here, back into there. And then some lines inside the nose. Like so. So a line for his top lip. Like this. Kind of looks like the handle of a bow and arrow. And then the inside line, pretty much the same, except it's kind of longer. Like so. And then his bottom lip is just this, but kind of flipped upside down. Just there. And we might have like a line for his top lip just there. And there is some spiking lines coming down here. It's just the style of animation, I think. And some hatching just there. Like so. And his chin, right down here. Oh, we forgot his nostrils. I was wondering, he looks real weird. So 2 nostrils just here. Ah, that's better. I was like, there's something wrong with his face. So the nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin. You can check your proportions, those nostrils. And then the bottom lip is halfway between the nose and the chin as well. So that's halfway between here and here. That's halfway between here and here. Approximately, of course. It varies. But you wanted to get about there. Okay, so bring this up to his jaw. Bring this up to his jaw on this side. Curve this up, like so. And this line goes right up by his, where his eyebrows are. So right here. And it kind of curves into here. So now we can kind of finish, so that this eyebrow, you can see more of it kind of comes down this way, back into there. And then there's a hair spike here as well. And this is like all black in here. Real big eyebrow. Then this side of his face will come up to his ear. And he has these JoJo lines. That's why I call them JoJo lines. It's just lines for his jaw. A lot of the JoJo characters have them coming down, defining their face a bit more. Right, so we can see his sideburn spiking there. This comes up along to here, and then his ear just comes out here. This comes down like so, into there. Spike it around, down, into the bottom of his ear. And then inside bones and ligament lines, just like that. You can do that lots of different ways. His other ear, just over here, so we have his hair just here, and then this spikes up. It's a bit thinner because I think his head is kind of turned away a little bit. So his head is like turned slightly, like this side of his head is turned away a little bit, I think. Just a little bit. And then maybe some lines just in there. Right, so then hair of his fringe. So we've done a couple here already, but we'll finish them off. So this comes up like so. Then another one goes up a bit further. This one then comes down like so. Spikes back up. Comes down. This comes down to the center. Then we bring this back up like so. Back down around to there. This spikes up. And then a couple of spikes coming down here. And maybe one there. Hairline maybe in the middle. Then another one here. Comes down across his eyebrow. So you can rub out this eyebrow line if you want, or colour over it. And then we have another hair spike here. Actually goes up a little bit higher up here. And then into there. So I'm just going to get rid of this black hair. Okay, so the rest of his hair. So just comes out around the back of his head, starting from behind his ear here, and we're just going to spike it up and around. Okay, goes all the way up, right off up to the top of my page there. So one spike at a time, I guess. Spiking there, spike there, spike like so. So 3 small ones here, and then we go around his head. So like this. So next one is in front of it. So spikes up again. Spike it again. Slightly bigger this time. Comes down like so. It kind of look like candle flames. Each one. This comes up like so. Back down. Going around the back of his head now. Like this. Down. Like so. Down. And then we're going to start to come down around this ear. back in. Next one. Then smaller ones down behind his ear, just there. Curving down there. So a couple of small ones like this side as well. Back up into his ear. Okay, so we can see his neck lines just here, neck muscle, real big neck, real muscly guy. As usual in JoJo. Another one on this side. Line for his Adam's apple, just here. You could thicken this up, maybe give it a bit of a shadow, like so. Curve line there. And then he's got that blue t-shirt, so this just comes around all the way around his neck here, up the other side, and around the back of his head, like so. And then there's like his collarbone, just coming up that way. It goes off to his shoulder up here. The other collarbone, just there. The underneath of that line there, the other line there, and then we can see some hatching and more neck muscle lines just here, like so, and then like a couple of hatching lines just up here, and maybe a line for his trapezius, just there. Maybe there should be another trapezius line over here, but I can't see it in the picture, but I think there should be one. So I'll just add that, just there. Right, so shoulder pads now. So they're really big. So this curves down to there. The other side curves down like so. This is going to curve around up to here. The other side of that curves around up to there. So real big. And then the top of that goes all the way down that way. And there might be some like hatching lines and stuff, like so. And then the inside of his chest, just down here. Some of his body, and some of his arm and armpit, just here, like so. Top of his chest, some lines for his chest muscles just here, where they like fold over his, where the t-shirt folds over them. And then the other shoulder pad, so we can see a bit more of his shirt, so just bumping lines just here, like so. And then this big shoulder pad, so it's like just a big turtle shell. It's just massive. It goes like, how far down? Like really far, like here, all the way over. So it's huge. So this is the one that's closest to us. So we just make it a bit bigger. Like so. And then it has an edge part like this. Curves down all the way off the page there. But the inner line then So massive. Like so. And then this goes down around there. We could see the inside of that just coming up and around down to there, and then the inside of his shoulder just here, maybe start with his shoulder muscle in there, and some hatching lines on this. So yeah, ridiculously big shoulder pad. It's like bigger than his head. It's so funny. God bless JoJo, huh? But yeah, there he is, Jonathan Joestar. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.